Povabil bi k predavanju torej našo prvo vabljeno predavateljico. Samo trenutek, prihaja pa iz univerze v Patrasu. Anthi Karapetrou, torej naša gostja. Jaz se opravičujem, ker je v samem programu njen priimek zapisan narobe. Tako da sem moral zdaj še enkrat preveriti, da ne bi napačnega imena povedal. Thank you, Anthi. I have told that in the program we have a wrong surname.
Okay.
So, yeah, I apologize for that. Torej, Anthi prihaja iz univerze v Patrasu, je tudi kolegica, ki je sodelovala v samem projektu Hi-TEACH, njen prispevek v oblikovanju tega končnega rezultata, tudi ki smo ga pripravili, ta MOOC tečaj za kompetentnega učitelja prihodnosti, je bil zelo velik. In Anthi nam bo sedaj predstavila pravzaprav vse o samem projektu in o samih rezultatih tega projekta, tako da malce začnemo z konkretnimi rezultati. Anthi, I have just explained that you were cooperating, participating in our project.
Yes.
That you were quite important partner in delivering all the results, and that you're going to present everything related to Hi-TEACH and
To Hi-TEACH, yes, of course.
Okay, please.
Thank you very much.
The floor is yours.
Thank you.
You
very
don't
much.
need this. You can speak
No,
normally.
I speak normally. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much to give me the opportunity to come here and present the Hi-TEACH program, the basic topics. Don't be afraid, I will be short. Okay. Well, as the title of the Hi-TEACH project is Learning Program to Facilitate Higher Education Teachers in the Post-COVID Era. That means that during the COVID era, we faced some challenges, and now many European projects try to support teachers at all levels of education and teachers at higher education, how to face the same difficulties if another urgent situation comes to us. We wish never, but we have to be ready. And it was an opportunity to train the trainers, to train the teachers at all levels of education. Because at lower levels of education, we train the teachers, yes, but at the higher levels, until now, I think we don't train the teachers. Professors or universities are not be trained how to teach and what tools to use in order to teach. And this opportunity during the COVID give us the challenge to work on this. And I think that most of the presentations today concerning this area. Well, here is the rationale of the Hi-TEACH program, let's say. What was the background, what is the background, what was stimulated the idea, and how we are going to work in this, not going to work, how we worked in this project, because we are almost at the end. The impact of COVID-19 on education was great, with difficult parts, but as well as innovative parts. It was the basic of the background to think about this project. This offers us the opportunity to rethink the pedagogy in a proactive way. And now, in all over Europe and all over the world, all of us trying to find what is the new role of the teacher and how we can support it via digital tools. Here is the partnership, because all the partners offered their research and their activities and their work to the results of the project. Here you can see the partners from Italy, 2 partners from Italy, 3 partners from Italy, from Spain, 2 partners from Spain, from Greece, 3 partners from Greece, from Slovenia, 2 partners from Slovenia. The partners are universities as well as companies, that companies help us to produce the material. In order not to say a lot, we are going to focus on specific topics. What are the project activities and the project results? The main project results are three. The first one is the Hi-TEACH Learning Program, the one we are going to see in a few minutes. The second one was OERs, that means Open Educational Resources, that was developed to support and to be the material, the educational material of this learning program. And the third one was a handbook, the Hi-TEACH handbook, the Hi handbook. What is the connection among the three? A learning program was designed. Some open educational resources was produced in order to be a part of the material of the learning program, and both the content of the learning program and the video, the OERs, was talking about pedagogy, methodologies, and how to use tools in the learning environment. So there is additionally the handbook. The handbook is a text, is a book describing tools. What are the tools that we are going to use in the proper way according to pedagogical methodologies, and with good examples of the use of some of them. We are going to have a look. In order to prepare and to design the learning program, at first a field analysis and a focus group analysis was applied. Every partner developed work on a desk field analysis and on focus groups in order to see what are the needs of the high teachers, of the high institutions teachers, in order to be trained, retrained, or be aware and informed of this. After that, the curriculum of the program was designed. All the partners worked together to organize the way of the delivery of the program. The program was developed. It was tested by 5 university teachers per country, per partner, and now we are waiting for the results to be announced. And after that, corrections and fine-tuning will be done. What about the open educational resources? First of all, a feasibility study took place to see what we can do. After that, we decided to create video pills. What are video pills? Video pills are short video, interactive video, describing the main content. So each partner created the storyboard of each video pill, the content of these video pills. And these video pills were created in an interactive way. I will see an example of this video pill and incorporated into the learning program. Finally, the handbook was created. We designed the overall structure, and after that, we put one chapter about instructional design, a theoretical one with examples, and then case studies and good practices will upload it for different tools. What is the basic of the training course? The training program consists finally of 5 modules. The whole idea and the whole approach based on Comp and Edu framework, wishing teachers who will follow this training course to develop, to gain competencies of this European framework. We choose 5 areas of this framework to produce the content and train the teachers. These 5 modules are online lesson design, planning activities for students, digital resources, engagement of students, formative assessment. These are the 5 modules. And after that, each user can evaluate the course, the whole course, as well each module separately. Now, each module, all the modules have almost the same structure. Each module contains a video pill, 2 or 3 topics, maybe 2 subtopics, case studies and guiding studying activities, peer review activities in order to put the learner to interact with the content and evaluate in a self-evaluation way what he learned, and quiz. There is the connection. Okay, fine. So before we start,
I will help you if anything will
okay, okay. Well, first of all, I would like to show you briefly the brochure of the handbook, because the handbook is a big one, but the brochure has the main topics in order to see what is the content of this handbook. Let me find the mouse. I found it. Okay. And I hope that, okay, it is the one you could see. No. You can see it. Escape. It is behind the PowerPoint, that's why.
This one. Okay.
Yeah. It is digital competencies.
I don't know why it does not show.
Here.
Should be seen. Why doesn't it show?
Maybe if I close the
The PowerPoint. Let's
or
try.
the
Still not. Nevertheless.
nothing is appearing on the screen. Sorry for that.
Apologize. Just a second. Take care of it. I don't know what could be wrong at all.
I think. Open it again.
Yes, no?
Nothing.
Yeah, it only shows the one moment until we'll sort like this.
I will connect to the internet to show the program
Yeah.
and the video bill. Let's try the internet.
No, it doesn't show. Well,
We would like to show you the video bill and the learning program.
What I would suggest is to continue on with the presentation. In the meantime, we will take care.
Okay.
If you have anything else to show from the PowerPoint.
I
In the
don't
meantime,
remember, I think.
Okay. In the meantime, we'll take care of that,
Okay.
and then we'll show the program afterwards,
I think,
if you
yes,
agree.
Yes,
Okay?
I think there is nothing else in.
Let me see. So basically, yeah, okay, I see. Also, the video piece is also online, yeah?
The video bill is also online.
Okay, so then in that case, if you can conclude your presentation, and we will take care with our colleagues
We can discuss for a few minutes?
Yes, of course,
Okay.
of course. So this is the brochure that
Yes.
Anthi was talking you about. So you can also look at it afterwards, maybe.
Yes. Or I can explain, because it is the main content of the handbook. Okay.
Ja, bomo pa poklical. Yeah, so.
Well, let's say that the handbook, as I said, there is a chapter about instructional design. It is instructional design for online learning. There are 7 modules of instructional design for online learning. And there are some proposed tools to use to help the teacher to make learning design, lesson plans, and some examples of good practice. And after that, there are chapters providing tools and good examples at how to put them into your lesson about movie education, virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality. So, in these chapters, you can see methodologies, how to prepare the material using these tools. You can find proposed tools and examples of good practices. This is the handbook, and the brochure is the brochure of the handbook, the one I should show you. Now, the learning program. I would like to run into the program to see the structure and to be into one module as a student to see how it works, but until it is ready, I can just describe the idea. There are the 5 modules. As I said, this module have topics and subtopics. These topics and subtopics are theory, are PDF files with theory. The theory is not very huge, too many pages. It's short theory with links to good examples, as well with links to material for further studying. After studying the theory, the learner, sorry for the voice, the learner should play with some activities. What kind of activities? Guiding studying activities. The activity proposes some material to be studied, and after that, the learner have to prepare a short report and to send to the tutor, or to put it on a forum discussion, in order other learners can see it and comment on it. Because the idea is not there is a tutor who evaluate and assess these assignments, okay, and put a grade on the learner. It is not this the aim. The aim is to exchange ideas and to discuss. So, every assignment, every report that the learner prepares should be put on a forum discussion in order the other learners to comment on it. Okay, so it is this the guiding studied activities. There are peer review assessment activities. That means that the learner is asked to write a report, to answer some questions, to put on a forum, and after that, learners have to comment and to assess the answers of 2 other learners, okay? So each one have to prepare his answers and to evaluate, to comment, to assess the answers of 2 others. And finally, there is a quiz with some questions, okay? The quiz is not very big. It contains 3 to 5 questions per module, and after that, there is a total quiz for the whole course to be evaluated, to see the learner what he learned. At the same time, there are the video pills. The video pill is at the beginning of the module, but you can watch it every time you want. Would you like to watch it at the beginning to take an idea what is following? Would you like to see it at the end to have a summary, or at any time? What is this video pill? This video pill is an interactive presentation, okay? With documents, with text, with images, with videos, with material for further studying. And there is a figure, an avatar, that based on a program of artificial intelligence speaks and explains the content of the...
It works now.
Okay? The content of the module.
So maybe to stop now, Anthi, we can go first through a brochure.
Okay.
Just quickly, I will help you here in touch so you can only
Okay. Here it is. You can see the basic ideas as I told you. On the second, instructional design. What are the questions we are trying to answer in this chapter? It is a theoretical one, but there are examples of good practices. Okay, concerning what is instructional design, what are the common model, the most common used model for instructional design in online environment, how we can plan, develop, evaluate, and manage the instruction process according to these models, how we can create experiences that facilitate training in an efficient, effective, and engaging way. In this point are given examples of good practice. And then follow chapters for the tools. Movie education. What is movie education? What is the methodology to produce a movie to use in your lesson with a specific learning objective and expected learning outcomes? What are the tools? How we use it? And what is the results? Game-based learning for all levels, also for university students. What are the concepts of game-based learning and gamification? What are the main theories that follow this idea, and what are the pedagogical theories we have to base on in order to put games in our teaching? How we can connect the game mechanisms with Bloom's taxonomy in order to achieve learning objectives? What are the models we can use in accordance with instructional design? What are the tools we can use? And then augmented reality and virtual reality. What are these tools? How we can use them into our lesson according to based on which learning theory, and how we can find free tools to prepare such kind of applications. So there, free tools are proposed and examples are given. Okay.
So this is one. Can we do another one?
Mm-hmm. Yes, here I have just to remember because it was my computer. Let me see first to remind the video pill.
Okay, yeah, good.
Where is the video pill?
Video pills.
Let's see the video pill and then.
It's somewhere.
Okay. Okay. It is the video pill of the first module, online lesson design. It is about 13 minutes. We're not going to follow the whole video pill, just some spots, yes.
Hi. You have probably learned a lot about how important it is to create an active learning environment for students to support their learning. The COVID-19 outbreak and an immediate move to online settings raised the question about planning, delivering and assessing online classes. In this module, we will start with a student-centered approach to teaching and Cole's experiential learning theory as a framework for designing classes with the use of online tools. Then, we will focus on a community of inquiry concept that includes social, cognitive and teaching presence as the key factors for a good online teaching approach. We will then show the new role of the instructor as a facilitator. We will also emphasize the meaning of assessment, especially formative assessment techniques for an online setting. Nowadays, it is proposed that passing on knowledge should be replaced by designing interesting problem-based tasks for students. They should trigger their interest, activity, and engagement. It means that students activate their prior knowledge and reconstruct it through social interaction. A student-centered approach to teaching requires a different role of an instructor in class design. There are guidelines for teaching in accordance with the main assumptions of constructivism theory. Formulate an interesting, challenging problem which triggers intrinsic motivation. Create a learning situation that helps to recall previous experience and prior knowledge. Use active teaching strategies that allow students to be engaged on different levels. Give students an opportunity to explore and check different resources. Refer to what students know and their interest as well as to their reality. Don't rush, let students discover and reflect on what they learn. Give class design in online settings. 1. In a concrete experience phase, students are given a problem task to solve. The instructor may use strategies such as a discussion, a lecture, a presentation, a movie, and course readings. For online teaching, he or she could use tools such as an application.
Okay, I just pass it quickly.
They are teaching. The main goal is to monitor the learning process and support deep reflection of students concerning their learning. A popular and useful example of online assessment tool inquiry concept and discussed the new role of the instructor as a facilitator setting. We hope you enjoyed this module.
Well, this is an example. It is the video bill of the first module. It will be on the platform into the module, but if you would like to try it and watch it, here is it is on the Vimeo. I can put it, okay, here, okay.
Torej, vse v bistvu resnici, vsi projektni rezultati, vred s tečajem celotnim, ki je zdaj ga kažemo s temi gradniki, ki so tudi interaktivni, so na voljo na tem spletnem naslovu. Maybe I will just, so that we don't complicate too much, I will show this address, okay. So you have, this is the project site.
Yeah, it is on the next slide, so it's okay.
Okay, so yeah, we'll show that.
Yes, this is the main address for the project, okay?
Also on the back of this brochure,
Yes.
na koncu brošure je ta QR koda. So the Hi handbook is available there. The links to the OER, also the link to the entire course, which is in the platform, freely accessible, translated to 5 different languages of the project countries, also preveden v slovenščino. Prosto uporaben, potrebno se le prijaviti z vašim uporabniškim imenom in geslom. Poleg same, ki si ga izberete sami, poleg same vsebine bi pa rad še to poudaril, da je zraven tudi en evalvacijski vprašalnik, There is an evaluation questionnaire at the moment still present. So we are kindly asking you to try this course when you come home in peace, go to the modules that are of your interest and give us some feedbacks so that we can improve. We still have a time because the project is not entirely finished. So we still have some time to improve the content and to make it more usable, more accessible, etc. And we hope that you will find it
interesting.
Yes,
Well,
exactly.
the first result shows that it is useful, it is interesting. The information, the content is enough, not enough, is more than enough. But okay, it is for university teachers. It is not for teachers for secondary education or primary school education. So it is a demanding course, okay? Trying to support university teachers, and we hope to do that. There is the final conference in Venice in May, and there the results of the evaluation will be presented. I'm looking Marco and Sonia because they are the responsible partners for this evaluation. They are going to present the results. That's why I'm looking at them.
So what is interesting in this course is that it may take a lot of hours for teachers to pass if they go not only through the video pills but also through additional material if they perform all the tasks and everything. So it can be demanding. It doesn't have to be demanding, but it can be time consuming depending on what you need to know, how deep you can go into. So basically addressing different approaches, methods, ideas, and then you can read further into the concrete examples, into more detail, so you can really adapt it to your needs. So how deep you go into the course or you don't go, of course, with all the assessments and quizzes also available. So you're kindly invited to look at the course, to go to the project site, to look into all the concrete results and to give us some feedback about the course.
I'm looking for the...
Yeah? Okay.
The underscore? The underscore, where is the underscore in this computer?
The underscore?
Yeah.
Ah, it's Slovenian.
In Slovenian, yes.
Okay, so it's here.
Okay. I go. No. Do you remember yours?
I don't remember. Doesn't matter. So
Oh, it's
you-
another.
huh?
We have to show the module.
Aha, okay.
Okay.
Sonia,
Sonia.
do you know the password for your, because I don't know it by heart, to access the course? No?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, of course.
Yeah. Just as a role of student.
Because it
I
is
don't know.
different, and I can't find the...
Aha, no, super.
I hope this is the right one.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, that's it. Thank you.
Don't
Okay. No.
Nicole, do this one. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, this is...
Quality. How did you manage to put it out again? Huh? What did you do?
I open it here. Okay.
Okay. This one,
Okay,
all right,
yes, okay.
so we have it, yeah?
Okay, fine. So, here is the course, and here are the topics, the modules. Okay. Marco, what? Something happened? Something happened that we lost?
No, it's okay.
Okay, well, the first one is on online lesson design with 3 topics: planning online class, delivering online class, evaluation of online class. There is a practical case and the test. The second one, planning activities. Learning outcomes according to revised Bloom's taxonomy. Designing learning activities using revised Bloom's taxonomy. Integrating ICT tools. Practical case, guided activity. 2 practical cases, 2 guided activities and test. The third one, digital resources, theories, creating interactive materials, theories of right use of materials, again, practical case and activities, engagement of students, strategies for promoting motivation, active involvement, and teacher well-being in the work environment, very important. Engagement of students, and finally, formative assessment in 2 parts. What is formative assessment? Selecting the formative tools, preparing and implementing. And at the end is the handbook, you can have a look, and the final evaluation that we kindly ask you to do. Let's open just one to be inside to see the idea. Planning activities for students. First of all, there is the methodological guide. It is a PDF, information about the teachers, the content of the module, and how much time you have to spend in each activity. It is a guide how to use the content of this module. And then there are the learning contents. It's again a PDF with the main educational material. It is all the modules, all the material has the common format. Supporting resources for each topic. And references. 3 topics and subtopics. Supporting resources for each topic. Practical case, guided reading, guided studying. It's a PDF again. Where there is a brief description of the activity, the objectives of the activity, the resources that the learner should study in order to answer the basic question. Okay, it is concerning the specific one, the Bloom's, the taxonomies of learning. Okay, here is the theme of the activity. Okay, here the learner has to upload his submission. Okay. And here is a forum discussion. There is a question, strategies for promoting motivation in students, okay? And some learners have already been and opened a discussion, put an answer on it, and waiting for the other learners to comment on their answer. And the test. Okay, let's preview the test. Enter. Start. It is about action verbs. Okay, of Bloom's taxonomy. It is for the cognitive dimension, which one is not belong to the definition of remembering, understanding, creating, evaluating. It was correct. Continue. Okay, I will answer accidentally in order to incorrect. Okay, and you can continue until the end. Okay, and this is the same idea for each one of the 5 modules. Okay. Would you like to ask something? Do you think that it is time consuming to have a look in this? And
I suggest so that our teachers probably look into the whole, because it's quite well explained. All the modules are well explained. So at the beginning, you always have this methodological guide and the learning content of the module, so you can look directly what is inside. There are video fills for each of the modules, which are quite self-explanatory, so you can look into them and then see into detail if there are some topics that are of interest. Again, really, you are kindly invited to look into these courses. It's freely available to be used. These are OERs, so open educational resources, and they can be used whichever way you would like them to be used, with your colleagues, with yourself, to get some new learning strategy, to get an idea of how to perform your courses supporting these innovative, let's say, methodologies and methods, learning methods. Yes. So thank you. I would, if that is it,
yes,
Anthi,
that is.
I would like to ask if there are any questions, remarks. There is a lot of work behind it, a lot of resources were studied, materials, discussions with teachers, what would be of interest to them after this COVID situation that they faced. Any comments at this point?
So I'm very impressed.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Anthi, for now. We'll see you
much.
later on.
Later on, yes.
Also. So now I would like to invite